guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who have just joined the channel, just come across it, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you subscribe, and for those who are already on my channel, thank you so much for the love, I really appreciate it. So today's video is going to be about getting yourself motivated and how to get yourself out of a rut. I just have to let you know that I'm not an expert in the field. I'm just talking about it from my personal experience and how I overcame demotivation. And yeah, so here goes. The first thing that you have to do when faced with demotivation is, firstly, identify what the problem is. What is it that's keeping you demotivated? Why can't you do work? Why can't you do your essay? What is the problem? Once you identify the problem, the rest is easy, you know, the rest can be achievable, can be overcome. So in order for you to identify the problem, you have to be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Are you demotivated because you're not doing the work, or you don't want to do the work, or you are not passionate about the course or the work, or what is it? For me personally, I lacked motivation when I did my degree. As a matter of fact, I lacked so much motivation that I failed my first year. And once I failed my first year, I had to look at myself and be honest with myself and think, did I even try? And the answer came back that I didn't try. I didn't even try to achieve a good grade. I didn't even study half the time. And the reason why is because I lacked passion. I didn't have passion for my degree. I didn't feel like I deserved to be at university. I didn't feel like I needed to be at university, I guess. I don't know what it was. I just lacked that initial passion for it. And after I failed my degree, I went home and I reassessed my life, and I looked around and I thought, I've had an opportunity here and I could have done something great. And you know, you don't want to look at yourself, you don't want to look back and think, I could have done that, I could have, would have, should have, when you could have and you can, you know. So I went back to university and did my first year again in the very same course, but something had changed. I'd identified my problem, and now I was facing the problem. Rather than sitting in denial, I faced the problem head on, and I decided to change things, and things such as the people I socialized with. I made sure that I went to lectures, which I didn't before. I set myself targets. I set myself targets to achieve at the end of every week. I started hanging around with people who were more invested in the course, who were a lot more passionate. And that was a great way. Facing the problem is a great way. Don't hide, because if you hide, it gets you further into a rut. So I faced the problem, and then I made myself a list. You know, I started setting myself targets of things that I wanted to achieve at the end of every week, at the end of every month. That's a great way to start getting yourself motivated. Another thing I would suggest is speak to someone. Speak to your friend, your closest friend. You know, they can motivate you too. You know, you can share ideas, you can talk about things that you're really struggling with. This is a great way because they can hold you accountable. And especially when you're feeling your lowest, this is when a friend would be really useful, because they could just come up and pick you up. Another thing I would say is that find social activities to do. Don't exclude yourself from doing the social activities, you know, like going out for meals with your friends, going to the movies, or joining a gym. That's a great way. Join a gym, start doing Zumba, that's exciting. Do stuff like that, you know, invest in yourself, because at the end of the day, you have been put on this earth to achieve something. So don't think that you can't achieve it, because it's achievable. You can do it. You can overcome this demotivation, because it's over. You know, you are worth it. You are worth so much more. So I would say join a gym. Yeah, socialize with your friends. Also, you know, I would say start doing something in the community. Help out with the community. Maybe do like charity work, or youth work. Youth work is a great way because working with the young can really motivate you. How young people look at life with such joy and passion can rub off on you, and that's a great way to surround yourself with people who are happy, people that are going to encourage you, not to take your joy away. So that's the great thing. So another thing I would also say is that be realistic. Being realistic is a great thing because you don't want to set yourself up on a pedestal, and then if that doesn't work out, you then tumble down and you kick yourself in the stomach. You know, set yourself achievable goals. You know, nice goals that are realistic, that are truthful, and that are honest. So that's a great way to get yourself motivated. Another thing I would say is that perhaps create a reward system for yourself. If you're at university and you've got an assignment to do that, say it's due in 2 weeks, I would say you spend 5 hours reading today, and once you've done those 5 hours, say you're going to reward yourself with going to the gym, and then tomorrow you do another 5 hours of reading. So then you reward yourself. If you achieve the 5 hours, you reward yourself. If you don't do the 5 hours, then no reward. Simple. You've got to be strict with yourself and realistic with yourself and set yourself those goals, because in reality they're helping you. They're not helping anyone else, they're helping you get closer to your dream. I would also say that you should another thing I would say is that you should share ideas with the people in your course. It's great to work as part of a team. So if you study at home usually, but you can't get motivated at home, get out of the house. Go to the library with a friend or someone from your course and discuss the topic. If you're in work, share ideas with the guy you share a cubicle with. You know, talk about the essay you've been given, talk about the work you've been given, you know. If you don't know any information about it, the internet is a great way to go find some more information and talk about those ideas. If you don't know anyone on your course, go talk to your lecturers. For those in the work field, go talk to your managers. You know, that's what they're there for. They're there to help you, they're there to give you encouragement, they're there to feed you new ideas, new approaches, you know. Another thing I would say is that have self-belief. One of the reasons I didn't have any passion for my course was that I didn't have any self-belief in myself. I didn't believe that I could achieve a degree, or I didn't think I just didn't have a lot of faith in myself. And that is one of the things that hindered me. So you need to believe in yourself. You need to know that you can do this. You are worth it, you know. You are capable of living a life that you have created, you know, that you have imagined for yourself. It's possible. If you want to be as rich as Bill Gates, you've got to believe in yourself. It's achievable, you know. You have that in you. Yeah, and also once you have that self-belief, it's time for you to work. You've got to work hard for that, you know. Once I started believing in myself, you know, once I started seeing the results of the work that I put in, you know, when I really started investing in myself, once I started to see the results, I could then see that, you know, I'm not dumb, I'm not stupid, I am capable, I can do this. That gave me the motivation as well, and, you know, in the end I got a degree, which is exciting, and that, for me, that was probably one of my proudest moments, having a degree and having my family there. So set yourself a goal, set yourself a target of where you want to be, what you want to do, and that will be the driving force that will get you out there. And just remember that, you know, you must be the change you want to see in the world. If you want to see great things happen, you must be that change, you know. Also, another thing I can say is that a great way to get yourself motivated is just have great people around you. Stop comparing yourself to everyone. You know, this is not a comparison race. This is, you know, we're all created differently. We all have different strengths. So focus on your strengths and stop looking sideways. Stop looking around and turning. Focus on yourself. What is it that you're good at? What is it that makes you stand out from the crowd? And the rest will fall at your plate, you know. Like they say, the world is your oyster. So once you identify all these things, you will then be able to motivate yourself and get passionate about life and just go out there and live it. Right. Thank you very much for watching my channel. I hope you subscribe, and a next video will be coming up shortly. Thank you very much, guys.